Welcome back, fellow tankers. This is Warsteiner, and as you might have seen from the splash screen, this turned out to be a pretty interesting game, and definitely not a game that I was expecting. So I'll get right into this. I'm in the Lowe. I'm 2 tiers down, and I decided at this point, being that I'm 2 tiers down in a 10 match, that going the hill was probably not the best idea for me. This thing is a little bit slow. Its ground resistance is not very good, and I figured that going up the hill was probably going to take more time than it was worth. So I decided to go to this corner, try to get hull down, and to be honest, I was going to be happy with 4 or 5 pins down here, which is my original thought process before I either got taken out by their tank destroyers or artillery slapped a couple rounds on top of my head. Neither of which ended up happening. I don't know why, and as you'll see later on, I found very little resistance from any of their 10s down here. I don't know what our light tank is doing there, but he definitely distracted the enemy rounds from me. Anyway, another thing too you're going to see here is I am in a 10 match, so I am not opposed at all to throwing some premium ammunition out there, especially in the Lowe. Now, I know this is a touchy subject. Some people are against it, some people are for it, some people really don't care either way. Personally, I think it's part of the game. It's something that wargaming gives us. It's a tool that we can use, just like equipment, just like rations. It's there for us to use. If you have the silver deposits, I see nothing wrong with it. I don't have any problem with people shooting APCR at me when I'm in a 10 and they're in an 8. So, you know, it's there. It's in the game. It's a type of ammunition, and I use it, and I take full advantage of it. Anyway, that little topic out of the discussion here. This is a really good strong spot. The Lowe is an older tank. It's an old premium tank. It's been around, I think, since the inception of the game, pretty much. It's gone through a lot of changes. For a long time, it was power creeped, and it was pretty fragile for a supposed super heavy. But with all the recent buffs and a lot of the love that it's seen, this tank is really one of the few premium 8s that I honestly feel like I can defend myself fairly well against tier 10s. It's a very good tank, and I highly suggest checking it out if you have a few dollars to get and you're still in the market for a good German tier 8. I really don't think you can beat the Lowe. It's a very good silver maker also. As you can see, these guys are having a very difficult time dealing with me. I'm in a really good spot. I'm hull down. They really only have shots at the top of my commander's hatch. And that's it. They are having a very difficult time digging me out. As you can see, I don't have a lot of backup here. And unfortunately for them, the only thing they're really sending my way is tier 8s at this point. So they're not in the best situation. I can't believe that I got this lucky. I'm not sure what happened on the hill. I'm not sure what's going on up there, but I'm guessing that all their 10s are up there getting pummeled by our team. Now, there's another Lowe over there, but all there, as you can see, oh, there comes the IS-7, the lone tier 10 that I saw, decided to charge me like that. As you can see, the Tiger was going to go with him, but when I took out the IS-7, he decided not to come. Now, this was probably a mistake on their part. If he would have pushed, if he would have come around with him, they probably would have been able to take me out, shoot me in the engine deck or something, possibly even light me on fire. But he decided when the IS-7 went down that was not a good idea to continue the charge. He probably should have. But nonetheless, it happened, and from here on out, all I have to do is get a few more pins and wait for my team to come crashing down. They still have 2 artillery, and it still boggles my mind how they really haven't sent any rounds down this way. There goes the Tiger, and here comes the other Lowe. And this is pretty much going to be the game. Now, like I said, this is what you do. When you're 2 tiers down, just don't give up. There's always a chance. go into it thinking, okay, I just need 4 or 5 pins, which is exactly what I did here. Just go in and try to get 3, 4, 5 pins. Be happy with that. And anything that happens beyond that will be a bonus for you. Don't throw your tank away. I see so many people that would have taken their Lowe and just YOLO'd right down out here in the middle of the field in this situation. And that is such a waste of a good tank. It really is, because you can put up decent games. You can make a difference. And as you saw from the splash screen, the 4,000 damage, I made a big difference. So with that being said, I hope you learned something from this video. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.